This thing's unraveling. I think the Rangers will be short-handed, Sam.
Lindros pushing and shoving with Sotheby. Nedved comes in from behind.
Sotheby went at Lindros. This was a big hit.
Oh, Sotheby threw one at Nedved.
Nedved's got to be careful. He's using his stick. Lindros is coming over. Oh, this started with a big hit by Doig. You could see it coming. And the Rangers started sticking up for one another. Purinton is being held away from everybody. Lindros is trying to throw shots at somebody. Nedved's on top of somebody. Halpern's in on this too. You know, Halpern should have had a game misconduct, Sam, in the first period. When he threw punches, got a fighting major, was wearing a visor. He should have had a game misconduct. He shouldn't even be in the game.
Doig, is that no? That's Sotheby. They're trying to get in on Lindros. Nedved still going at it with Halpern, I believe. Yes, that's Lindros and Halpern now.
Well, they've got some players in the penalty box now, which will help cool things down. Doig's in the box.
This really heated up. This exploded here. Sotheby and Nedved
Lindros going to the box. Halpern should have had a game misconduct in the first period. When the referees took 20 minutes to make the decision on the calls back then and tossed Mironov out of the game for no reason. And this here was a big hit by Doig. That looked like a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
But the Rangers, when you see that happen on Lindros, Sam, you're down 3-1. You got to stick up. You got to stick up and send a message on behalf of your teammates. Messier was there.
Yeah,
Purinton was there. There's Nedved coming in. This was one heated game. Whoa.
It's Sotheby and Nedved.
And Nedved's got to be careful with his stick. You don't want to get yourself a suspension for spearing. Nedved's not a fighter.
Lindros moved in on Sotheby again.
Chernik never dropped his stick or gloves. He's not a fighter either. You know, Lindros is going to come out of his zone. He circles. He's a right winger. He looks up. He's got space. Here comes the puck. And boom.
Oh, that's a good hit.
It's a great hit. Oh, yeah. But you still stick up for your team when you get throttled like that.
Wow.
And everything did. Now, I think Purinton or Messier may be the originals to get something extra. I just hope we don't have a 20-minute delay again.
Messier was the first man who came over to challenge Doig. Later on, Purinton tried to get involved.
Sotheby, as he reaches in, and Nedved pulls him away and down.
That's Lindros going at Halpern,
who should have been tossed out in the first period.
Even though he got 19 minutes, John.
Sam, when you're the aggressor with the visor on, and you're the
in the process. Lindros just destroyed by Doig. Messier comes up looking for blood.
Oh, they're all going to go there. Purinton wants a piece of anybody. He's going to go right after Doig.
Craig, where did Purinton come from? Did he come from where I thought he came, or were they in the middle of a line change?
They were in the middle of a line change. Now they're starting to punch. You see Sotheby trying to grab Nedved.
Sotheby would destroy Nedved in a fight.
That's why Nedved's holding on to his stick.
Well, he doesn't want that. But then again, I don't know that Sotheby wants Purinton or Lindros. Eric Lindros, of course, his concussion-filled career. The Rangers are very, very protective of the big man when he gets hit like that. Doig came running
he had
and
his head
smoked
down.
it.
Yeah, it was a bad pass by the Rangers coming up the wall. And Lindros had to have his head down, and he got drilled. A good open ice hit.
This one isn't done yet. This is a powder keg that's going to explode. And Lindros just threw a huge right at Jeff Halpern. And Jeff is a gritty customer, but he doesn't want Lindros.
Wow, is he ever adding to his penalty totals? He's had 19 in that first period. He's going to get more here.
Eric Lindros, in his younger days, was one bad son of a gun in terms of fighting. And at that size, he can hurt you. But Jeff Halpern, though, very gutsy, very gritty, and hearing it from the MCI Center faithful, you appreciate his courage. 3 minutes, 26 seconds into the third. This is what happens when you play 3 times in 3 weeks.
There's going to be no room in that sin bin pretty soon. Wow. Here's going to be our Subway sandwich. Here's the pass, Messier. There's a hit by Doig, who read it perfectly. And it was a shoulder check right into the chest of Lindros. Right there with his right shoulder. Drilled him at the center stripe. You talk about gap control. That is gapping perfectly as he made sure he laid the shoulder into Lindros. And that's when all heck broke loose here in the third period.
Blocker, your assessment, that was a clean hit.
Absolutely it was.
That wasn't a headshot.
No, it was right into the center of the chest.
It wasn't a headshot. It wasn't when Lindros was facing the boards blindsided. It was clean. It was sturdy for sure. And then Brian Sotheby got caught in the aftermath along with Halpern.
Very much like the Belak hit on Zubris, which to me was another clean open ice hit.
Oh, Dinah Zubris said it yesterday to us in Montreal. He said it was clean all the way. It was rugged. So was that one on Lindros, who doesn't appear to be all that fazed by it. He came up and wanted words, and then Messier, of course, the captain, has to